It's Travis here again. Let's take a look at a meal. This is Greg Townsend. Greg has posted a great fat-burning meal here. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about variations of it that you could do. We're going to talk about what combination this is. It's just a great teaching opportunity with a very, very simple meal. Greg, you did a good job. It looks like what we have here is some egg beaters, right? We've got our egg beaters right there, taking up about half of what looks like to be a portion control plate. I mean, the dude is doing it all right. I think it's a 6 to 8 inch plate because I'm looking at a couple of other things in the picture and trying to get scale here. Looks like he's got a great portion using a 6 to 8 inch plate. Greg's got big hands, so his hands are going to cover, one hand's going to cover those egg beaters for sure, and the bread. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So we got the egg beaters. Now, if he used cooking spray or no oil, no spray, cooking spray, calorie-free cooking spray, MCT oil, 100% MCT oil, coconut oil, ghee, butter, or hemp oil, then he's got a category 1 egg white here. That's what he's got. And that's a lean protein that's going to help you preserve muscle, boost your metabolism, and burn the booty. Okay? Now, let's say that he cooked this in olive oil, or he put a teaspoon of butter in a nonstick skillet and then poured the egg beaters in there. Then we would have to count these as a category 4 because we've added a fat to them. We've added a long-chain triglyceride. Not a big problem as long as we combine the other foods with it the right way. But if we don't combine other foods with it the right way and he's cooked it in a long-chain triglyceride, going to be a high propensity that we store some of that fat. We'll limit our exposure because he's controlled his portion. But it could still present a slowdown in our results or a problem. But I'm going to assume that what he's done here is cook them in an approved cooking oil. Now, he says in his post, this is a 4+2, or he's asking that question. And what I would say, Greg, is that it's probably what you got here is a lean protein if you've cooked and prepared them the right way. So good job there. Egg beaters are terrific. Can you have a whole egg with the yolk as well? You sure can, but you definitely have to count those as a 4. And when you're cooking whole eggs, I would prefer, since it is a category 4, that you cook them in cooking spray. There's no need to add even a good oil to a whole egg because it's already got the fat there. There's no need in adding more additional good fats if you're using whole eggs. But again, here we've got a lean protein egg beater, hopefully prepared the right way. Now let's look at his bread. He says, I've got here double fiber wheat bread. Now, if that had been white bread, we'd have a real problem. The whiter the bread, the quicker you're dead. But he's saying, I've got an approved bread. We've got enough protein and we've got enough fiber in this bread to slow down the blood sugar rise and to prevent our pancreas from dumping a load of insulin in our bloodstream. So he's done terrific here with his choice of toast. And he's also got some sugar-free jelly. Again, I'm making assumptions. It's going to count as a condiment, but it's sugar-free jelly, therefore it's approved. Well, you might ask, most of these sugar-free jellies have Splenda in them. Well, look, I think that we strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. That little bit of Splenda in that little bit of portion of condiment is not going to cause you a problem. What will cause you a problem is putting sugar-laden jelly all over that thing and spiking your blood sugar when you're trying to lose weight. So you got to think this thing through. Don't look, please. I know everybody's talking about clean eating all the time, and they're afraid of Splenda, afraid of aspartame. And if that's your thing, I understand. But I just want to tell you this. Until you get the weight off, that's the most pressing issue you have. It's not Splenda that's causing you the problem. Now, later on, you get that weight off, you want to get rid of your Splenda, good. I think you should use things like a little organic honey, things like that, just a little bit on your toast. when you reach maintenance. But that's not the most efficient thing to use. He's using, if that's a sugar-free jelly, he's using the most efficient thing that he can use if he was wanting a little jelly on his bread. Now, he's got 2 slices of toast here. And again, Greg's a big man. And a very muscular man on top of that who's trying to lose weight. He didn't do himself too much harm here. All right? Having 2 slices of the bread looks like it's probably going to fit up under his hands. But I would suggest for Greg, but more especially for anybody else listening, that you have 1 slice of bread. If you really need that second slice, it's okay. It's still got the right amount of protein and fiber in it to slow down that blood sugar rise, but it also has more starch in it. And if you got a lot of weight to lose, you're not going to see a significant slowdown when you have 2 slices of bread. But you will see a slowdown later, so why not condition yourself already to eat 1 slice of bread? Anytime you have to ask yourself, should I have 2 slices of bread, approved bread? The answer should be, no, don't need it. Just need 1, okay? And then you're going to get to eat again later. But what he did here is approved. I'm just saying, instead of driving toward his goals at 75 miles an hour, he's driving at them at about 55. But he still did good. And I would suggest, Greg, if you see a plateau or you slow down, let's try to eliminate some of the bread. But otherwise, this is a great meal. It's even better than what he posted. He posted a 4 plus 2 plus condiment. What we have here is a 1 plus 2 plus condiment, even a better fat-burning combination. Greg, good job. Thanks for sharing with everyone. God bless you.